Let me ask you something, and don't skim past it like you skim past everything else. That thought you had this morning, the one that told you you wasn't gonna make it, was that thought yours? Most of you gonna say yeah automatically because it showed up in your head. So it must be your property. No, that's the exact assumption that's had you stuck in the same loop for years. The architecture first. What I'm calling astral chains ain't some movie demon nonsense. It's repetitive, self-sabotaging neural pathways worn into your mind the same way a path gets worn into grass. Somebody walked that same fear, that same "it's not for me" over and over till it became the easiest road your mind could take. And these loops, they don't feed on just anything. They got a diet: fear, doubt, stagnation, all the lower density stuff. You ever notice the thought never shows up saying you're thriving, keep going? It shows up exactly when you scared caught, because that's the only frequency it can survive on. And right now, in this particular stretch of time, the old structures holding them loops in place are getting unstable. Whatever you want to call it, the shift, the frequency change, the energy of this year, stuff that used to be easy to ignore is getting loud. That ain't bad luck. That's old architecture losing its grip right before it falls. Now the physics, because this ain't just poetry, it's mechanics. Resonance is a law, not a vibe. High frequency states naturally repel low frequency attachments, same way oil don't mix with water. Your mental field is a literal tuner. It's not metaphorically receiving frequency, it's actively receiving it, and you can recalibrate that tuner on purpose instead of leaving it on whatever station fear left it on. Flood your consciousness with elevated states consistently enough, and you create an environment where the parasitic pattern simply can't survive. Not because you fought it, because you changed the climate it needed to live. Here's how you actually shatter the loop in real time. Slow, heavy thought is exactly what a parasitic loop's looking for. It's an easy target, low velocity, no resistance. High velocity consciousness, on the other hand, that's hard to latch onto. So when you feel the spiral starting, that downward pull, that doom thought gaining momentum, you interrupt it with speed, not force. Rapid fire gratitude, quick high frequency visualization. You shift your internal rhythm into flow before the thought gets enough time to build architecture. You ain't suppressing it, you're outrunning it. And underneath all of this is the real work: reclaiming the throne. Your mind is the superconductor, the thing that's actually interfacing with and building your reality. And right now, who's sitting on that throne? You or whatever old program got there first. This is the move from being a passive observer of your own thoughts to becoming the active architect of your inner world. That's dominion, not controlled through gritted teeth, not white knuckling your way past fear. Dominion through who you decide to be in the room your own mind built. Do that consistently, and you develop what I call sovereign weight, a baseline so stable future parasites can't even find a foothold to start with. So here's how you make it stick long term, not just for one good morning. Align your daily habits with that same law. Rhythmic breathing, consistent practice, whatever your version of light body activation looks like for you, real or just intentional energy work, don't matter. The goal is permanence, not a one-time high. You seal the field, you anchor the frequency, and it stops being something you have to fight for every day and starts being who you actually are. That's it. That's the whole mechanism. Architecture, physics, velocity, dominion, and consistency. Ain't nothing mystical about it that you can't actually do. Go do it.